Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. The SNP are being urged to cancel their cut of the winter fuel allowance. Now, obviously, in England and Wales, Rachel Reeves decided screw the pensioners. She'll happily let 4,000 of them die in order to save a bit of money from a non-existent £22 billion black hole. Which is strange that they say this number because they've got so many other things that cost around 22 billion. We're investing 22 billion over here. We're investing 22 billion in carbon capture. We're giving half of that 22 billion away to foreign countries. It's almost as though there isn't a 22 billion pound black hole. They've just invented it to cover all their spending. Maybe there is. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? However, seeing what Rachel has done, the SNP in Scotland decided, oh yes, screw the old people. We can let a few of them die and save money. We can spend it on independence. After all, it's more money. We can send Angus off first class around the world, open a few more pretendy embassies, maybe publish some more independence brochures that nobody reads. Maybe the old people should be handed these brochures. They can burn them and keep warm. Keep very warm. There's an awful lot of them because nobody's read them. They've been pressured now by the Tories to reverse this. The Tories are saying close down the whole independence unit. They call it the Constitutional Office. But it's got a lot of people working in it. So there's a lot of salaries that can go. You can close down the office and with it the overheads. Heating, cleaning, maintenance. You can sell off the building, raise some money. You can get rid of a minister and put him back on the back benches, thus cutting his salary too. And all the respondent things like national insurance and pension that goes along with it. There's lots of money there, isn't there? If you closed down all the pretendy embassies and told Angus he had to use a telephone, not a plane, again, the savings would be astronomical. Because not only are you closing down the embassies and having to stop paying the rent on them, but all those salaries for all those lackeys and lickspittles and family members that have been given nice plush foreign jobs. That can all be saved. And who knows, before you know it, bang, you got enough money. You don't have to kill any pensioners. But the thought of doing that, of course, is anathema to the SNP. The Tories are saying that what the SNP are doing is actually evil. They know what they're doing. They know it will cost lives. And yet, rather than give up on an unachievable dream of independence, they'd rather sacrifice old people and still strive to maintain their one obsessive thought. Although they may not be allowed to do it. I reported earlier before about an elderly retired couple by the name of Peter and Florrie Fanning, who are actually taking the SNP government to court because the government failed to do a full and comprehensive assessment on the effects of cutting the winter fuel allowance. And the fact is, that goes against the SNP government's own guidelines that they put in place. Hoist with your own petard, perhaps. The court is likely to find in Peter and Florrie's favour, meaning that they won't be allowed to cut that fuel allowance this year at least. They'll have to do the full assessment and then cut it next year. Next year, of course, will be the last winter for the SNP in power. Unfortunately, it's likely to be the last winter for a lot of old age pensioners. But if you're going to go out, why not take a few old people with you, eh? Seems to be the SNP way. They really are monsters, aren't they? Let me know what you think. Till next time, stay safe, stay well. I'll speak to you later. Bye.